And this is something I think very important. When it hit them later on in the chapter, because all this took place kind of in the morning, and it doesn't say which one, it just says they all talked about it, and they said, you know what, we're not doing well by just hogging all this food. Let's go back in and tell the people. Go in and tell the king that there's plenty of food. Now, what prompted them to say we need to go tell the king? Well, it's the Holy Spirit of the Lord.
Amen.
You see, God takes unconventional ways and methods of bringing to pass His word and His promise. And He always works through avenues that we could stay up all night trying to figure out how the Lord's going to honor His word and open the windows in heaven. We might not probably won't figure it out. But we are called to trust, and Elisha trusted it. Elisha trusted it. The windows in heaven opened up, but they opened up in a way for two different reasons. The windows in heaven brought the same thing. But when they were opened up, they were seen from two different perspectives. Elisha saw them. The windows in heaven opened, and God honoring His word and fulfilling His promise.
Amen.
The servant of the king saw open up, but those windows for him were his judgment because he didn't believe. And God opens the windows in heaven to reveal His Son as the Savior of those who will trust Him. And He opens up one day the windows in heaven to reveal His Son as the judgment of those who reject Him. So Christ is revealed through the windows of heaven. But how He is revealed is determined not by the Lord, but it's determined by how you see Him. You see, I will never see Jesus as my judgment. I'll never see Jesus as the judge against my soul. I will always see Him as my Savior because I've trusted Him.
Amen.
If you never trust Him, He will never be anything when He's revealed from heaven as anything but your judgment. So it's not about who Jesus is and how He is revealed from heaven. It is revealed by how you believe or do not believe. It is true that God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. After Jesus said that to Nicodemus, He went on and told him that people are condemned because of their unbelief. There's only one sin. I heard one of our members of our church one time say, and I was very disappointed, that there was one sin that could send you to hell. They made the statement that it was suicide. And I said, that's Catholic theology. That's not Bible theology. There is one sin that's going to send you to hell. When the windows of heaven are open and Christ comes as judgment, the thing that's going to send us to hell is one sin. But it is the sin of unbelief.
Amen.
That's the only sin that sends anyone to hell. And the key for you is, do you believe?
Amen.
Do you believe? God opens up this time for you. How are you going to see it? Are you going to taste it in faith and enjoy the blessings of salvation that God brings to the soul when there is faith? Or are you going to see it, but seeing it only convicts you and condemns you because you choose, as the king's servant did, to live in unbelief to the promise and the word of salvation in Jesus Christ? Let's stand, every head be bowed, every eye closed.